Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bailey. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content at Bailey and Stewart. Today's video is a highly requested video. We're doing a battle of the baby tees. I have been buying a ton of different baby tees on a hunt for ones that are sweat proof, the most flattering, and we're gonna be comparing price, fabric, sweat proof, fit, all of that. So if you're interested in seeing which ones are my favorite baby tees from a ton of different brands, just keep watching. My number one is VQfit. I kept seeing ads for VQfit and I was on the hunt seamless baby tee, and I'll be honest, it was very hard, besides like Gymshark, to find one that was the material I like. You guys know how I felt about Oner Go-To Seamless. I'm not a fan of that one at all. The seamless material is scratchy, thin, cheap. I feel like I'm gonna get a hole in it very fast. A lot of girls even told me they had the same issue with that material. I just am surprised that more brands haven't done, if you're gonna do a seamless fitted tee, why aren't they doing it in the legging material? Alphalete glass tank, ice tank, that seamless compressive fabric is what we want in an Amplify baby tee. I don't understand why brands are doing this thinner, different seamless fabric when they have such a good one that would do so well in a baby tee. That's another rant for another day. That's just, yeah, I don't understand that. And I know multiple brands who are testing out baby tees aren't doing that fabric, and it's just like, I don't understand why. VQfit actually does the seamless baby tee in the same fabric as the leggings. I feel like if the leggings are usually sweat proof, so why not use that same fabric for the top? VQfit one, I worked on even a very bright orange on a leg day and I did not see sweat in it. And I just loved how fitted it was, but it's still long enough. It wasn't like a crop length where it hit at my belly button. It was a true hip bone length. Kind of reminds me of the older Gymshark ones, but I like this more simple design better. It's got a little bit of a cap sleeve, subtle shading right here, but it's not where it looks like sweat stains like some of the brands have done, where it's got the contouring right under the boob, under the waist. I get extra small and it definitely snatches. It's not baggy anywhere. And I feel like this one holds up the best for my workouts. And they've got a ton of different colors. They also have it in long sleeve. During Black Friday, I went ham. I really hope they do some bright colors. VQfit definitely has it down packed in my opinion on the seamless fitted tops. I love that they have a long sleeve and a short sleeve option. The long sleeve one has thumb holes. And again, it hits past cropped and a little bit longer than meet and greet, which I really like. 92% polyamide, 8% elastane, so very similar to Alphalete Amplify material. Again, this is what I want and hope that Alphaletes feel similar to this. I really hope they don't give us a thin, scratchy one. I would say it's pretty true to size, especially if you want it to be fitted. If you don't want it to be as fitted, you probably can size up, but I like my baby tees to be tight. Here is the VQfit. So as you can see, it hits right at my hip bones, is fitted, very, very comfortable. I can raise my arms, nothing's bunching, nothing's moving, doesn't show sweat, minimal logo, no built-in bra or anything. It's not an insanely thick fabric, but it's definitely thicker and softer than Oneractive. So I definitely prefer this. I prefer the fit. I feel like it's tighter and more form-fitting than that one as well. This is definitely something I will be buying in every single color that they come out with. I really hope Alphalete does something similar to this because it's so good. In the back, it just looks like this. Again, it's got the rag sleeve stitching, which I like. I feel like it keeps it flat. And then again, you've got these subtle contouring, but it doesn't look like sweat like some brands. Now next we have, now I don't necessarily love the design, and I feel like it could be more snatching, but I feel like Gymshark's seamless top, this top material, both of them hold up really well for higher intense workouts. So if you're looking for a baby tee that's going to not show sweat, Gymshark also has really good options, and I do like their seamless fabric. I got this baby tee, which is definitely thinner Then the VQfit. VQfit again is still my #1. This one is thinner, reminds me a little bit more of like Oneractives, but it's not as scratchy. I feel like it has better shape retention. It is a little bit more cropped, and Gymshark, I don't know, something about their logo sometimes and just like are a little bit cringy. Lately nothing has really piqued my interest with Gymshark, like it's really not my style, but I was like, you know what, I built in the weight room with these little stars, simple back. Again, this material feels more similar to Oneractives, but I would say softer. It's 29% polyester, 6% elastane. Very, very stretchy. You can definitely size down if you want it fitted. Contour shading. And the sides right here, where that contour shading is, feels exactly like in the middle, and the rest of the fabric is like softer, but then I feel like where the contour shading is does feel more similar to the Oneractive one. Here is the Gymshark one. So this material, again, very similar to Oneractives, a little bit softer, but is a lot more cropped. Like this hits right at my belly button. I can pull it longer, but it's just gonna find its way back once moving to my belly button. The sleeves are definitely the tightest part of this one. I don't know, I'm just not as crazy about the look of this one, the fit, but this one does hold up better with intense workouts. I don't feel like the cut of this one is as flattering as the others, but this seamless material does do pretty well with sweat and soft, stretchy, thinner material. So it is better material-wise than the Oner one, but I liked the length and cut of that one better. I don't know if I'd buy any more. Back is simple. Neckline. I don't know, maybe if it had a curved hem in the front and like came longer, it would bring in the waist more. I feel like I would like it if it was like this. And then I got this one, the Everyday Seamless Tight Fit Tee. Extra small in this navy color. This one definitely has more of like a mock neckline. Is a thicker, slicker fabric than this one. Doesn't show sweat though, so again, I like this material. I just don't know if I'm obsessed with the way this one looks on me. Again, maybe it's because it doesn't come in a bright, fun color. I feel like if it were like a bright pink, just because, I don't know, something about putting on like even like a bright blue like this gets me every time. If I see a fun color, I'm probably buying it. It does hold up really well. Again, very stretchy. I do think if you wanted it super fitted, you could size down as well, but for the most part, I feel like they're pretty true to size. This one I feel like is a little bit longer than the black one as well. And the fabric on this one is 66% nylon and 14% elastane. Gymshark definitely is also another good brand for higher performance workouts, like their seamless fabric, and I like that they did that material for their baby tees. I feel like both will hold up really well. This one, the length is a little bit longer, and it's got a mock neck. I actually don't mind a mock neck. I really liked the Alphalete Ozone one. I just feel like I need it in a girly color because I'm kind of feeling like a boy. But I do feel like this one would move less. It's also a slicker material, so it's gonna hold up sweat just as well. And again, I feel like I like where it hits a lot more, but I still feel like, I don't know, something about curved hems on baby tees is so much more flattering. Like where it's shorter right here, but comes longer and curves, like it just really brings in the waist. And then we have Skims. Now again, I'd probably buy this top again. I just didn't like the color palette. Like the most boring color palette. It came in like the most boring shades of neutral in my opinion. But I do think it is a good seamless top, and I would buy it again if it came in more like fun colors. I got extra small, so again, I do think you can size down in this. I've worked out in this multiple times, haven't noticed any sweat showing. It's got rag sleeve, longer line, so isn't like super cropped, and then has this like subtle ribbed contouring down here. I feel like it does shape really nice. And again, I like this seamless fabric. 73% recycled nylon, 17% nylon, and then 10% elastane. Skims is the Fits Everybody tee. I get this in extra small. Love this bright red. Now this does show sweat. It's a thin material, but I love it. It's so soft. I wear this more, I would say, for lifestyle, but I also wear it in the gym, but I just know it's gonna show sweat. The material is 76% polyamide, 24% elastane. Anytime they have a fun, bright color, I do snag. I have this in the long sleeve, the short sleeve. I love how it's full length and very fitted. As you can see, it like comes in at the waist. It's like a very soft fabric. Here's the Skims Fits Everybody. So as you can see, it is full length, hits past my hip bones, fitted, but it is very thin. The sleeves are also quite long. You can see through this, but I also like that you can easily like bunch it up if you want it shorter, and it really doesn't like cause that much like extra fabric. Yeah, this does show sweat, so it's again more of a lifestyle piece of how I wear it. But I just love a fun, bright color. Next, we will move into White Fox. So White Fox has quite a few baby tees. They have baby tees that are like normal t-shirt material. I prefer the Too Blessed ones because this is a very soft fabric. Now this is again something I wear more lifestyle, but I have worked out in it, but it does show sweat. So again, it's more of like a lifestyle pair of jeans baby tee, but I make everything into gym wear. I wear everything in the gym. But I'm also not super picky about when sweat shows, but it will show sweat if you are someone that is more picky. Go with the more higher performance fabrics. Now this is 95% modal, 5% elastane, and it is very soft, buttery soft. It's the same material as the pajamas, the pink pajamas that I love, the pillow talk pajamas. They have more colors, and I did snag more because the quality is insane. And again, I get extra small. I would size down in this because it is so stretchy, and I just love how fitted the extra small is. It's very comfortable. I can also bunch it up a little bit if I want it a little bit shorter, but it does come past my hip bones. And the yellow is a little bit see-through, but I don't mind it. I just wear like a nude bra or like a white sports bra underneath. Okay, here's the Dynamic Fusion tee, extra small in white. So if you wear like a bright top, like sports bra underneath, you might slightly see it, but I don't think it's that bad. But as you can see, like it's not crazy fitted at the waist, but it is still like form fitting. The sleeves are probably the tightest part, but I feel like you can easily stretch it out. Again, I would like to see, I don't know, maybe be a little bit tighter or form fitting up here and here. This is the back. Move into Alphalete. Alphalete only has one option, and I have been trying to convince Alphalete to do the glass tank fabric fit in a baby tee and a long sleeve, and I am hoping that they do that and keep that material. I petitioned for that material to be in it. I'm really hopeful that we get to see the glass tank in a baby tee. Fingers and toes crossed. Right now they have this baby tee, and I do really like it. It's different material than like Buffbunny's Oneractive Mellow Soft. It's more of a cottony fabric. I would say it still shows sweat, but it holds up better than those fabrics. So I get extra small. I also have extra small. Sizing is very lenient in this. The main difference is I feel like the extra small has a little bit less like bunching extra fabric, and I like my baby tees to be tight. And again, it's got a lot of stretch, so I do think you can size down. So rag sleeves, it's more of a cap sleeve, so if you don't like that, just note that this one has a cap sleeve. Hits a little bit above my hip bone, but isn't cropped. So I really like the length of this one. Yeah, this is something that I would buy in every single color, but just know that it does show sweat if it's like very intense, but it is better than the Buffbunny one and the Oneractive Mellow Soft and White Fox. And there's cute colors coming soon. Here's the baby tee, extra small. It's a stiffer, stretchy material. It's not gonna be as soft as like Oneractive Mellow Soft, and it's not like a slick fabric. It does have monochromatic logo. I really like this though. I would say it's still gonna show some sweat, but it is more sweat proof than like, again, an Oneractive Mellow Soft baby tee. It's got rag sleeves, rag sleeve stitching, which I really appreciate because when you raise your arms, you're not getting too much bunching, it's staying flat. If it were the stitch that comes like right here, like Dfyne's origin, it usually lifts and bunches, which is, yeah, just kind of like has become, I never really noticed it until that, but like that makes me very grateful for the stitching right here. I love their baby tees. I'm so glad we're getting more. They're gonna be a core for 2025. And yeah, I cannot recommend them enough. I just feel like, again, if you have the matching set, like, oh, it just looks so sleek. The sleeves are fitted. This is extra, extra small. Again, very stretchy. You can size down if you want it a little bit more fitted at the waist, but sizing is very lenient on these. Just love baby tees. Alphalete really does a good one. I'm excited for the seamless ones. Next, we'll move into Oneractive because I'm currently wearing one. So this is the Icon Cotton baby tee, I believe, but I also have the Mellow Soft to compare. Now, I'm not a fan of this one just because I don't like how cropped it is. So I personally like my baby tees to be a little bit longer. I like them to completely cover my belly button and hit at hip bone or like a little bit above. And also this is cotton. It's a very soft cotton, more similar to like the Alphalete one, cap sleeved, whereas the Oneractive Mellow Soft baby tee is not. That one's like straight, and that one is also longer. And then when you're working out and stuff, it's gonna get even shorter. So I love this blue though. That's what got me. Like the blue, I was like, I need the minimal logo, which I do like. I do think I prefer the fabric of the Mellow Soft because this one also has less stretch. It's also less stretchier than the Alphalete one. So I feel like I should have done a small versus extra small because certain areas just feel a little like restrictive. The back, nothing on it. And then we have Mellow Soft in this pretty eggplant color. And I do like this one. It's very, very, again, identical to the Buffbunny one. I would say this one is a little bit more fitted because I do extra, extra small in the Buffbunny one, and I do extra small. Well, they only have extra small in Oneractive, and I would say the sizing is very similar to my extra, extra small. So maybe the Buffbunny one runs a little bit bigger than this. This one also, again, has more of like a like when on straight sleeve, whereas Buffbunny is more capped. And then the seams on the waist of Oneractives is less of a noticeable like curve than the Buffbunny ones, but the material, identical. The main difference is the price. And some people yelled at me for, but again, I'm always gonna say it how it is, save my girls money. I love Buffbunny, but I feel, and I'm gonna say this again, don't yell at me, okay? I'm just here. Buffbunny should have priced it more similar to Oner. I know they priced it more of Lululemon Skims, but it's literally identical to Oner's, and Oner's is a lot cheaper for the same thing. So yeah, it's not Lululemon quality, so I don't feel like it was fair to even price at that point. And again, it's identical to Oneractive, so I feel like they should have been more competitive when it came to pricing, like 30, because Oner's is like what, 27. So then like even like, because right now it's 34. So even like 30, I feel like it's only like $3 difference that you're kind of like, okay, I love Buffbunny, I'm gonna choose Buffbunny. But 34 versus 27, and then now people get student discounts. People also have codes now, like with 5% discount. So it's even cheaper, and like it's the same product. I just feel like I don't know. Again, that's another thing. As like, again, I know I work with Buffbunny. I love Buffbunny, Code Bailey, but I also know like I'm not just gonna like hype something up because I'm with the brand and I obviously want to make commission, but like I'm also a customer as well, and like and I'm trying to think of things as a customer standpoint, not just trying to sell you on something. Because if I see something and I know the product is identical and I see 34 versus 27, I'm going with the 27. So I did still end up buying the pinks because I wasn't sent them, and I was like, I need pink in my life. So I did still buy them, and again, I would still buy the Buffbunny ones, but I'm just saying and hoping that the pricing would have been a little bit similar because the product is identical. Ring Pop Buffbunny. So as you can see, again, it's identical to the Oneractives, which I already showed in like the Buffbunny one. They both show sweat. They both have the same material composition, feel the same. I will say though, again, I feel like, again, maybe it's just because it's a different color, but I feel like the Buffbunny one is slightly thinner. So the Oneractive material, 92% modal, 8% elastane. The Buffbunny one, 92% modal, 8% spandex, and spandex is the same as elastane. So they're the same. And even these seams are pretty much the same. But except again, this one is a little bit more cap sleeve. I personally like the more cap sleeve looks. I feel like it's more flattering on my shoulders personally. So I do like the Buffbunny ones a little bit better. Again, it's the price that gets me. And again, the sleeves are so like, is minuscule, is that the word? I think that's the word. But as you can see, like the side curved seams right here, very similar, just curves in a little bit more in the Buffbunny one. And this is extra small, which is very similar to the Oner one. So again, in the Buffbunny one, I do think you can size down if you want it fitted, like more fitted, but sizing between the two is still really lenient, because I did get extra small Buffbunny and extra small. You literally cannot tell a difference, so it really doesn't matter. I just feel like maybe in the extra small I had a little bit less extra fabric. Buffbunny one is a little bit longer, but not by much. And then the Oneractive has a curved hem on the front and the back at the bottom, whereas the Buffbunny one only curves in the front but is straight in the back. We'll continue to wear both depending on what colors come out. It's insanely comfortable. See, I'm really hopeful that Buffbunny will have long sleeves soon. Oneractive does have long sleeves in this material. I have Crop Shop Boutique. Now they have baby tees, but they've only done like 3. I hope they come out with more, because I actually quite like this fabric. It does show sweat. It's a slicker fabric, so I feel like it's not as bad, but it's still gonna show sweat. So I guess at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But it's a very soft, I'm trying to think of what this is like. Wait, no, it's even softer than the Fits Everybody Skims, but it's a little bit slicker than the Mellow Soft. Let's see what the material composition is. 89% nylon and 11% spandex. More of like a meet and greet length. It doesn't hit at my hip bones. The sleeves have a little bit of cap to them, and it's the same stitching as this, so not rag sleeve. It's got like the straight and then down. Rag sleeve is like when it comes right here. So that's the stitching. Quite thin, very stretchy. I did extra small, which is my normal size, so I think you can stay at true to size. I don't know if I'd want extra small, because then I feel like it would become even shorter, and it is quite fitted in the extra small. This is a really good one, but again, it's still one of the ones that is gonna show sweat, but it is insanely soft. A little bit more of like a slick feel to it than Oneractives and Buffbunnies. Here's the Crop Shop Boutique one. So it hits past my belly button, so longer than the Oneractive Cotton Baby Tee, but isn't quite hip bone length. And again, it is a very soft material, also thin, so like it is see-through. Like I don't really mind that. Sleeves are also, as you can see, a little less capped. And extra small it is fitted, but the more you move and stuff, the more it does ride up, because the side seams really don't have much stretch. I wish they would do a stretchier seam right here. That way you would be able to kind of pull it down a little bit more. But I definitely think I would still rebuy. I feel like it's very flattering, and again, very soft. And then we have Aybl. Now Aybl is a slick fabric. It reminds me of Lazuli's Basics, Essentials. I don't know, that slick material. I'm not as crazy about the material, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't like a super slick feel, but I love the shape of it. It's different from all of the others, longer than all of the others, but has like this curved hem, so it does bring in the waist. But I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'll get over the slick feel, because I'll be like, I'm thinking slick, it's gonna be sweat proof. I did legs in these, and I did see sweat in my armpits, my boobs, so the material is not unfortunately sweat proof, but I was thinking it was gonna be, because it was like, I don't know, my brain goes to slick high performance. Not the case. So I got extra small. I would definitely size down because it does kind of pucker at the bottom. I wish they had an extra small to make it even more fitted. I just really like the length, and it does taper in. As you can see, like it tapers in at the waist area, but then comes out. So it is a little bit fitted right here, but down here it puckers and is a little baggy. But I do really like the curved hem. I feel like it's very flattering cut. The fabric, why don't they ever show the fabric? I'll pop it on the screen because they're hiding it from me. And then it's got the tonal Aybl logo. I love that, very not in your face. As you can see, I've got makeup all over that. And then the sleeves are not rag sleeves. So when you raise your arm, it does kind of like bunch up a little bit. Straight hem in the back, but again, longer and rounds. Oh, this is literally my self-tanner from where I was sweating. But again, it's a slicker fabric. I do think you can size down if you want down here to be a little bit more fitted. Here is the Aybl one. And as you can see, I feel like it, I don't know, it doesn't look right with the sweatpants. Like, I just love how the round hem kind of brings in the waist. Now, as you can see, I don't like the stitching because I'm having the same issue as the Dfyne Origin. This should have been rag sleeve because when you raise, like, just look at the fabric bunching. It's not laying flat and it's pulling up the top. It has more of like a mock neck. It comes higher up. It's very similar to like the Zoli Slick, I think it's like Basics or Essentials line. I don't prefer something this slick, especially since it shows sweat. I just really like the cut down here. That's the main thing that bothers me, is when I raise my arms, it pulls, and then you have all this extra fabric that just like sticks out weirdly. Like, I don't know. They have Dfyne, they have their Origin, and you can size down on this one as well because it is not snatching. I really wish it was more fitted. I wish they'd bring it in. I've been saying this forever. But I do really like the fabric, and I just love having like a full length tee like this. It's just so easy. Now the fabric is very similar to Bow & T Rally Tennis Club collection, a soft brushed feel. I like this fabric more than the Aybl one. I just feel like sizing is quite similar. They kind of pucker at the bottom. You can definitely size down if you want it more fitted. They have a long sleeve and a short sleeve option. Tonal logo, so not in your face. Only thing, this, again, it doesn't have the rag sleeves. The same issue as Aybl. In this, when you raise your arms, because of that stitching, it just bunches and kind of lifts. Whereas had it had a rag sleeve, it would have laid more flat. So hopefully they tweak that. So hopefully next round of Origin tops, that will have that tweak. I would do extra small if they had that option. Now, in the lighter colors, you can slightly see sweat, but it's not as bad as Oneractive, Mellow Soft, Buffbunny, Baby T. And especially in the darker colors, you don't notice, but even lifestyle, I wear this in the airport. It's just very comfortable. It's 71% nylon and 29% elastane. So again, if you've gotten anything from Bow & T's Tennis Club collection, that soft brushed feel, almost velvety, that's what this feels like. All right, so here's the Dfyne one. So it's shorter, has a round hemline, but not like the Aybl one. And again, a different fabric, but I have the same issue. It's not as bad as the Aybl one. But again, it does kind of pull up, and then you get like this weird bunching right here because of the stitching. So that's like my only tweak, is to change that and then also make it more fitted, because this is an extra small and it's like not like snatching. Like my main feedback, but I love the material. It's very comfortable. I wear this to the airports. It's just like a nice longer line tee. And again, they have it in long sleeve, and I will say the long sleeve one I noticed is baggier at the bottom than the tees. And we have Hollister. Now I love that this one, you can literally pick your length. They also have a short sleeve option as well, but you can pick cropped, hip bone, or full length. And I did hip bone, extra small. Now the only thing is, this is not workout material at all. Like, this is the least fabric that I would work out in, because it's almost like a very hot, like pajama fabric feel. 88% polyester, 12% elastane. I would literally die of a heat stroke working out in this, but for lifestyle, with like jeans, this is a cute top. But again, if you're working out in it, you're gonna get really hot and it's gonna show sweat. There's no thumb holes. This is, again, more of like pair with jeans, a skirt type of top, but it is fitted. You can also size down. It's got really good stretch, and I just loved that you could pick the length. Again, they also have it in short sleeve in so many different colors. Okay, so here's the Hollister one. These sleeves are insanely long, like a little too long, so I'm getting like extra fabric bunching. So I feel like the sleeve area definitely could have been shorter, but I like the length. It's past my belly button, more of like meet and greet, not necessarily hip bone. Very, very soft and comfortable, but giving pajama top versus gym top, but like a lifestyle baby tee or like a long sleeve tee. They also have short sleeve, but I went with long sleeve because it's winter. I do feel like it is very flattering. I do like where it hits. I love a good pink. Again, color always gets me. All right, that is all for this Battle of the Baby Tees video. I'll try to have everything linked down below. I hope this video was helpful. I tried to find as many brands as possible. I tried to find Lululemon. Maybe I just didn't look, but all of them looked too cropped to be considered baby tees in my opinion, or too baggy. Baby tees shouldn't be baggy. I don't know, maybe I just haven't found the right one. Yeah, those are all the baby tees that I've found right now that I was willing to purchase from. Thank you for watching this Battles of Baby Tees. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.